Welcome to Dr. Finkel's Cryogenic Lab. You kill him, we chill him. Let's start.
Yay!
It's time for another episode of the Poverty Palz podcast, as I just established.
And you might notice something differently, that being...
Combel's back in the room.
Yes.
Allowed back in.
Yes, I'm back allowed in. I don't know why, I still think it's such a fucking overreaction that you put a restraining order on me.
We had a falling out in between episode 2 and 3.
Like a restraining order for like just a couple of feet away from you, it's like...
What happened? Okay, so listen, I had to put Combel a few feet away from me so I wouldn't give him a go socking, because my male alpha energy was just going crazy with Combel, because I'm so angry at him.
Oh yeah, like you've been taking those fucking supplements.
Yeah, exactly.
You finally stopped.
Taking a big supplement. See, before I used to look like that version of Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo movie where he has the big muscle.
Yeah.
Love did a fucko boingo with the audio engineering. So basically,
well, mainly just that we set it up.
Yeah.
In a different way, because we had a fun idea. It's like, oh, we should, normally, because as you see on the funny screen, we sit normally like this, like next to each other.
Yeah. Now we're actually, reenacting the thing.
Yes. Before we thought like, oh, maybe it'll improve it if we sit across from each other.
Yeah.
Look in each other's eyes and longingly just.
Yeah.
Got table between
which we can't do here. It's not possible in this setup.
No.
Yeah, but we thought we were gonna do that, and I was gonna be all fancy. I was gonna use the feature of the mic where you have like the different stereo channels on different sides of the mic, so all that. But it worked horribly.
Yes.
So Combel and I think in one of the episodes sound like a fucking distant ghost, a distant past. So. That's a good start to the episode, us fucking up everything.
Yes. Well, now at least you have a little bit of an explanation as to why it sounded like shit!
Yeah, exactly. Listen.
But other than that...
Yeah.
Boy oh howdy have I been in a situation...
Combel is breaking.
You know what? I'll sort of this. Right, this is a lovely little tale. Okay. A lovely little story of what has happened to me.
Yeah.
It started on a first day morning.
Oh.
Like any other morning, I wake up, I look at my computer, I fucking,
Yeah.
do a little bit of spasm, but that's another tale.
Exactly, a little spasm. Yeah.
I get medicated for that.
Of course. Get medicated.
But then I noticed something. I felt a pain. I felt a pain.
Yeah.
Can you guess where that pain was?
Was it in your little peanut?
It was, actually.
Peanuts? Yeah, it was in your nut.
It was in my nut. I had a pain in my fucking nut.
Damn.
I looked down and it's like, oh, it fights. My cat is chomping down on it.
Oh.
Oh. But that normally happens, I just shove him off.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's just a little nibble. It's nothing serious. Stupid. But actually, there was something else that happened. It's like it just felt like, maybe I twisted my nut.
Yeah.
And I decided, shit, I should probably look up on the fucking internet.
Did I twist my nut?
Yeah, make sure if...
yeah.
And if I did, what should I do?
Yeah.
And so I looked it up. The answer I got that even if it was a suspicion of twisting my nut...
Of a nut twisting, yeah.
Oh, you should go straight to the ER.
Oh, shit.
Because if you dwell on that and don't get it fixed...
Yeah.
What could happen is that you lose the testicle.
Yeah.
If it's something serious. So I was like, oh, how fun.
Oh, yes.
So I went to the ER. And, the only way of fixing this, or actually checking this...
Yes?
...was to get a surgery.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, I got... I got nut surgery. I got surgery on my nut. They, I don't want to go too much in detail because it's gross.
Yeah.
But they cut open my ball sack and, fiddle around in there.
Yeah.
Juggle
them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And that's the thing. Yeah. After the surgery, boy, were they swollen.
Oh, yes.
Swollen like... They definitely played with my testicles, like the ping pong with my testicles. They had to have.
They went like... on your testicles.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck you.
So yeah, it was kind of like having a fucking grapefruit between my legs.
Yeah.
For about a week.
Yeah.
It was hell.
Oh.
It sucked. It was hard to sleep. In fact, after the surgery, I didn't get any sleep for like 5 days.
Oh.
Well, sort of like that. Felt like it, definitely, because I couldn't lay down comfortably.
Oh yeah.
And I cannot sleep on my back.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah, no, I had to lay on my side, otherwise it does not work.
Fucking. Oh my god.
So yeah, that's it's good now though.
Yeah.
It's healing pretty well.
And
but the first week was a whole lot of fucking anxiety.
Yeah, and Kumba, let me affirm this. The surgery was very necessary, right?
Yeah.
Was it, Kumba?
Well, I don't fucking know. Apparently it's the only way to make sure that it's fine. But
yeah,
you know, something similar. If you're a fan of Sleepy Cabin,
yeah,
you might be thinking.
I've never heard of it.
You might be. You might be thinking of a similar story where, you know, Chris O'Neill, Oni and G, had twisted his nut. He went to the doctor and little magical brown man
of course,
twirled him around and got it all fixed. And I was sitting there like wishing, hoping that a little fucking magical brown man would walk in and do that for me, but no.
The man didn't even have to be magical, okay? Any brown man could fucking twist the nuts.
They got that knowledge, okay?
They got that nerd rate.
That is so unrelated, love. Why would you say that?
I don't know, I'm just a funny man.
No, you're fucking obsessed is what you are.
I'm a random guy.
Shut your fucking whore mouth, that's what I think you should do. So anyway, that's what's been going on with me.
That's pretty good.
No.
It's pretty well, yeah, Kumba's been making Nutella with his nuts, I guess.
What?
Am I right? I don't know. See, the word peanut actually came from the fact that the pea is stored in the balls.
It's not? You know what? That's the thing, like, I am so glad at the very least, sure, it was swollen. Sure, it was fucking just a lot of it. Here's the thing. When it comes to having a surgical wound anywhere, when it's on your balls, you're so much more worried and careful and just constantly worried that. I mean, I was generally like scared the first couple of days that my testicles would just fall out if I did something wrong.
Yeah.
Luckily, that does not happen.
Yeah.
That's not a thing that happens.
You would just like bend over and you would hear like the pants ripping sound, but it's your balls.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then go like bouncing on the floor. Jesus Christ. So,
in fact, we actually tried to record an episode.
I was wondering if I was gonna say this because there was a version where we tried to record this and it was
2 days after my surgery.
Yeah, and it was just like so fucking like Jesus Christ, everything hurts. I hate this.
No, it was mainly I was just in a shit fucking mood.
Yeah.
Well, mainly because.
But Combel, why? How could you be in a shit mood?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because I was scared that my fucking testicles were going to, you know, fucking fall out of my nuts.
Yeah.
My ball sack. You know, that they were going to.
Your testicles were gonna fall out of your nuts.
My nut bag, love.
Yeah. Good old gym bag. Holy shit. So, I did actually, you know, I haven't had many surgeries in my life. The only surgery I had was my dumbass arm surgery, which was not as bad because it wasn't on my nuts. So when it healed, it was like nothing. I just had to have something over it.
Yeah.
But the thing is still there, the little wound.
Yeah, you know, the scar. Yeah.
Yeah, that too, in some ways, was a useless surgery. So, we both had useless surgeries, but I gotta say...
I got fucking hit in the eyebrow with a golf club.
Yeah.
And I was not as worried about that scar as I was my balls.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's your gym dog. Can't fucking up. But, I gotta say, going under using the, like, anesthetic thing, it's two things at the same time. It's both, like, really comforting, like, and also terrifying. It's both of those things.
Here's the thing, like, my reaction throughout the whole first day when this happened was... Yeah. I tend to have this reaction to a lot of whenever something goes pretty fucking wrong.
Yeah.
It's just like, I try to be jokey about it.
Yeah.
I just try to be like, oh, okay, cool. You know?
Yeah.
Like, try to stay in a good mood.
Yes.
You know? I mean, throughout the whole day, it's like, I was thinking like, okay, so... Nut surgery might happen.
Yeah.
But at the very least, it could be a fun topic on Poverty Pals podcast.
Oh, yes. God, and the funny thing about when a horrible thing like that happens and you be jokey about it, sometimes it comes off a little terrifying and psychotic because of how hard you're trying to cope. You're like for example, I think you can hear this in my voice. In there's a episode of the Chilling Skeletons podcast where I think it was recorded days after I'd had the surgery on my arm, and you can hear in it, I'm making these, like, desperate haha jokes, when in reality I'm like, Jesus Christ, it didn't work. Nothing's working. I don't know. But, yeah. What a fun time. What a fun surgery.
What a fun fucking time for me.
Yeah. Holy shit. So, Combel, let me tell you, I got some surprising news for you.
What is it?
And you're gonna be real surprised by this.
Am I?
I found something on the internet to be angry about.
Wow!
On Twitter. Wow.
Wow, that has not happened before. Yeah. I remember the last time we did that, I came across as a fucking bitch.
No, you didn't. I can't remember. No, you didn't.
I think I did at least.
You said OKKO was like a show for bad people who don't.
I got to the point where I said like people who get inspired by it are fucking idiots. Like, what the fuck? Why did I say that?
I don't know.
I don't fucking. That's horrible.
Well, I know you think you're subhuman, but let me talk about my Twitter thing. Okay, so here's the thing that bothers me. Okay, fucking idiots out. Okay, well, I guess I should probably talk about the specific post that I saw that annoyed me. Mm-hmm. Okay. Somebody posted a bunch of screenshots of Western and anime cartoon. They posted them next to each other, and they were like, and it was showing how like animes take influence from Western stuff and Western stuff take influence from anime, and they were like, wow, people always argue about what's better, Western or anime, but they both take influence from each other, you fucking idiots. It's like, how is that relevant whatsoever to anyone's opinion on the fucking thing? It's like, if somebody just likes one better than the other, that's their fucking business, motherfucker.
Here's the thing. Huh? It's like, that would have been a much better post if it was just like... If that post was just like, here, look, here's some like Eastern animation taking inspiration from Western, and Western taking inspiration from Eastern. Yeah. But no, you had to make a fucking statement about it.
You have to be like, wow, see, they like each other, so you can't.
No, it's just mainly like, I see that sometimes where it's like, a post that could just be like a fun little thing.
Yeah.
But no, you had to like put a fucking description in it that's like, oh, like a fucking statement.
Yeah, and
where it could just have been a fucking fun observation.
Yeah, and it reminds me of those posts where it's just like these things that infuriate me, which probably shouldn't infuriate a healthy human being, but sort of like, let people enjoy things. Everybody's like, what the fuck? I'm letting everyone enjoy their things. I'm just saying you're a fucking subhuman for liking okay.
Listen, I'm just saying that we shouldn't be fucking
giving them rights.
We shouldn't fucking be just ignoring the fact when there's obvious fucking flaws.
Yo, fucking Steven Universe comes out and fucking it's bad. Listen, the
TV animation should be held to a different fucking standard, okay?
Yeah.
I can excuse it if it's one person working on it. If it's one person who did OKKO, I would say they did a fairly good job.
Yeah,
but it's a fucking team of animators.
Yeah.
Then it's like, then I just get the impression that you're a bunch of lazy hacks.
You're fucking...
Who just found this fucking way to make a show in a lazy fucking way.
Yeah.
Just to fucking rake in money.
Apparently, the Steven Universe finale aired yesterday. I'm dating this episode, but listen, it aired recently, and
I don't care.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's gonna be the finale because we're gonna keep fucking milking this dang cash cow forever.
Yeah, probably. But I don't give a fuck. I'm done. I'm done.
I don't give a frick, quite frankly. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking if there's anything more for you to be pissed about, but I don't think there is. You know, the entire internet in the early 2010s was so widely unfunny. Like, everyone just found the same unfunny shit hilarious. Like this is like a typical thing from the early 2010s, okay? It's like, it will be like, hey, look, here's Ozzy Osbourne saying that Justin Bieber is big, fake, and gay. It's like,
oh yeah, whoa. The big fucking, like, just hating on Justin Bieber back in the day.
Yeah, and it's like, he's just another fucking pop star. Just dismiss him.
Yeah.
I don't
know. Like, when I think back on it, it's like, why him specifically?
Yeah, exactly. He was like fucking 16 when the entire world was shitting on him, saying he didn't want him to die. It's like, Jesus Christ. It's yeah. That sure was an interesting thing. Hey, computer, shut up!
When in reality, I think I have more respect for Justin Bieber than I do most K-pop bands. Aha!
Yeah. See, I'm gonna be honest. I used to not.
Because at least he has he's an actual human.
Yeah, exactly.
He's actually allowed to be a human.
Exactly.
He's not stirred by evil music corporation.
Yeah.
That dehumanizes people.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, here's the thing with K-pop stands. I used to not understand why everyone hated him so much. I was like, it's just another dumb pop thing. But recently, man, I'm starting to get really annoyed by him because I keep seeing this thing where I click on a tweet, and I see the first reply. It's only posting an irrelevant K-pop video. It's like spam.
That is what they do.
Yeah.
Whenever they respond to something, it's always just like some random fucking K-pop video.
And it's not relevant at all. No. I've started reporting us for spam, and I think everyone should as well.
Party Palz is over, party!
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the K-pop stands. They're gonna
come for this fucking small channel with like at this very moment 13 subscribers.
let me say what they're gonna do. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. Okay, Combel and me are gonna be at the house. K-pop stands are gonna come in, but what they don't realize is they open the door. Giant boxing glove comes on. They fly away into the forest, and they're like, "Oh, damn!" And they come back, and suddenly they realize there's a second door next to the regular door. Like, oh,
and they open it, and there's like, oh, guess what? It's just a fucking bombless pit down there.
Yeah, exactly. And then got
you.
Yeah, and then me and Kumba run out like, and then we paint the like hot girls like dit. She's on the wall. And they walk up to her, suddenly blast them with the AK-47.
I was gonna make a joke where it's like a cardboard cut of a girl. Yeah. They turn it around and it's like a bunch of dynamite on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's gonna happen. And they're gonna be like, they're gonna get fucking blown up.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to jail because
that's murder.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
And probably, especially because we probably killed like a 13-year-old girl or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, how did they even get to our house? That's a big question. How did
they... Well, do K-pop send stocks?
I don't know. Maybe.
I
had no fucking idea. Possibly. Well, I guess we'll find out. We will find out.
Come to my house and I will legitimately beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Kumbel has
I have a spike bat.
Yeah, it's true.
Fuck off.
Kumbel lives in creepy, dangerous woods next to a mental asylum.
That is too much information, but I've already said that many times, so whatever.
Listen, Kumbel lives in mental asylum.
I live inside the asylum.
Yeah, that's the plot.
Whenever we record Poverty Pals, it's during visiting hours.
Number 12, Poverty Pals, Insane Asylum Theory. The entire show of Poverty Pals podcast takes place in a cell. They are discussing their previous lives.
They are covered in their own feces, I believe. As someone has told me, but who knows, it might not be true, but it probably
might be true. Scary if it is true. God. That bothers me so much because half of the shit he does, he's like... I remember one video where he was like... It was talking about scary videos. Yeah. You know, like really spooky, inexplicable videos. And I was ready for it. I was like, this is going to be spooky. Mm-hmm. And one of the videos, it zooms in on... a like pipe in a radiator, in like a heaty radiator, and just zooms in, and you see at the bottom, you see a monkey face.
What?
And he goes, ah! And that's the video. That's what's supposed to be so terrifying. And he just goes, what appears to happen at the bottom of the tube is that a chimp is there. It is hiding in the it might not be real, but if it is, that is scary.
I mean, not wrong. I would be also terrified if it was real.
I hate how he keeps dignifying him like, might be real. No, it's not.
No, it's
like, half of the shit is so fucking fake. I don't know.
Here's the thing, it's like, okay, the way he talks, it's a very unique way, but, I mean, I've noticed that, like, I sometimes notice little bits of that in, Nightmare Expo in his voice.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's just, like, a common thing for people who may or may not be super, educated when it comes to, like, talking.
Yeah.
When it comes with these kinds of videos.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like just something that happens. I don't know.
I have a theory.
What?
Okay, I think it's the retarded version of them trying to do this. and what happens is that they found the key. I think it's them trying to do that, but in a retarded way.
Or yes, in a very like unprofessional way.
Yeah, exactly.
You were saying, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking.
I don't know. Every time I watch fucking the wider array of YouTube content in my recommended things, I always get mildly annoyed by how fucking unprofessional these people who get billions of trillions of views are.
Well, I do actually like appreciate when it, once again, like I don't know, like Nightmare Expo, he does it pretty professionally.
Yeah.
I would say, in a way. Where unlike many others who make videos about spooky shit, where it's still like a pretty fucking spooky atmosphere around it.
I do like a few of those. I like Lazy Masquerade. He's an epic man. Good.
I haven't watched that one.
He's a cool boy. He did this video called. Okay, here's Pouty Pal's video recommendation.
Oh boy.
This is the prequel to Pouty Pal's music recommendation. Okay.
Oh boy, that. Oh yeah. Holy shit.
Okay, Pouty Pal's video recommendation. It's called. I think it's called. 2 scary pizza delivery stories, or whatever the fuck it's called. And I think there's 2 editions of that. And the second one is the literal scariest thing I've ever listened to in my life. It's like, it tells the story, like these are real stories that happen, it's real accounts of things that happen. And the story is basically this guy has to deliver pizza to this fucking like far off place in the woods, like hundreds of miles out. And he just finds this like one abandoned house, and he's like, "Oh, I drove over here for nothing." Then he gets back in the car, he realizes his tires are slashed, and he sits in the car, and there's this one moment where he apparently looks back, he looks out the back of his window, and he just sees 2 people walking down a road far away, just walking towards the car. It's seriously one of the scariest fucking things I've ever listened to. It hit my bone.
Dang.
I remember there was a time in my life where I used to listen to a ton of like real burglar stories.
Oh, I could not do that.
Yeah. And it terrified me. It really like.
That is one of those things where it's like a real fucking terror, like home invasion.
Yeah,
you know.
Because that can happen. Yeah.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah. God. Some spooky shit, spooky dookie.
Yes.
I do like me some spooky shit.
I do too.
Yeah.
But I have to do it on like. That's the thing is like you can't just watch one of those videos.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when you watch one, you're like, I want more.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, I'm not sleeping tonight probably.
Yeah. It's true. Jesus Christ.
Which is why you have to do it on, as I previously mentioned, on specific days.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I remember one of the spookiest experiences like that I had was in 2017 when I sat out on my balcony at 3 a.m. during the summer, and I listened to one of those while lying down on the balcony looking up at the sky. It was pretty spooky.
Dang.
I want to do that more. God. Some of those like spooky stories have like cool titles, and some of them have horrible titles. Like one was, I accidentally no-clipped IRL or whatever it was called.
What?
Yeah, no, I think it was called, it was something like that, and the story's basically like, I was living my normal life, and then I accidentally clipped into a wall. Oh my god, I was in the grey abyss. I could see the world replicating, big pink error sign. Okay, that
like fucking... like a fucking like the source engine.
Yeah. No.
That fucking pink and black checkered shit.
It was not.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Gordon Freeman came up to me and he had black hollow eyes.
Yeah. And he talked.
That's the scariest thing of all. Gordon Freeman talking. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. God, I want to play Half-Life Alyx so bad, but I don't have a good computer.
Yeah.
I don't have the fucking Valve Index.
Same.
Don't have nothing.
I mean, I've come to accept. I'm pretty much accepted that the only time I actually gonna be able to play that is when I'm like 50.
Yeah. The only situation where I can see within fairly recent time that can happen is if we ever got some sort of shared building of some sort and some sort of place where we do shit. Where we could sink money into, because then...
Like Cow Shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that was a thing.
And then we'll get evicted. Is that what will happen?
Yeah.
Cow Shop
Cow Shop
was an interesting experiment while it lasted.
It certainly was.
Yeah.
It was, I fucking loved them.
Yeah, it's basically this YouTube channel where they mostly do...
It was basically, it was 2 ex-members of... for people who don't know what Cow Shop is, it was a Rooster Teeth thing where 2 ex-members of another thing called The Creatures, which was a bunch of Let's Players, basically made a channel where they pretty much just
destroy shit
Yeah.
in general.
Yes.
Like, they have different ways of doing it, like, they buy shit on Amazon and just... But in the end, it's just like them just breaking stuff.
Yeah, and they do a lot of cooking challenges, which involve very surprisingly little cooking, like, because, like, they just keep fucking with each other and, like
Throwing food at each other, just ruining...
Yeah.
Or just... Yeah, just...
Yeah, it's brilliant. But
Just fucking destroy shit.
I like
And it's fun. It's just chaotic.
I like the Russian guy.
Yeah, Alex.
Yeah, because he was the most real person. He was like, what's going on?
I know, he was just always...
Yes.
I mean, he Alex, good old Immortal H, he's just the character.
Yeah.
He set things on fire
Oh, yes.
quite a lot.
It's true.
And he was very nonchalant about it.
Boy, howdy.
I love him.
I love you. Oh. Yes, father. Yes, father! Oh, my God. Huh.
Wow.
Kumba, what have you done this week? What is the things you have done?
Oh, let me think. Real answer being just... Well, I used to have a comic series thing that I was working on pretty fucking hard. But then I decided, oh fuck, I'm not having fun.
Oof.
In fact, it's to the point where I feel unfulfilled as an artist, and this comic reflects a lot of my other art, and in that case, what happens is that my I don't like my comic and I don't like my art, basically, at the same time. So what I had to do is just start over.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to have a main project like a comic, it has to be in a world where I'm not really limited.
Yeah.
In the previous comic, I kind of felt limited.
Yeah.
And with characters that that have a bit more of a personality.
Yeah.
So basically, my week has just been, for days straight, just fucking working this in my head, how to make this.
Oh, yeah.
Just constantly, my brain just on.
Brain.
Planning and fucking, just planning and planning and planning.
Cosmic brain.
That's the thing, is I would say sometimes I work too hard.
Yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah, as you may know, as I probably made clear to you many a time.
Yes. Kumba's a crazy worker.
I'm a workaholic!
Yeah.
I like being busy.
Exactly.
And I also just, I fucking love drawing.
Kumba, I'm a workaholic too.
Yes. That's a funny thing about me is, like, before I got super into drawing, I used to play a lot of video games.
Yeah.
I don't play video games anymore.
Yeah, see, I don't really either, except with me and Combel do it during the later part of the night.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, like,
Yeah.
at the end of every hang we play video games.
Combel, let me tell you.
Mainly Earthbound.
Yeah, exactly. That Earthbound's real fun. We're getting close to finishing that.
Yeah.
Combel, let me tell you. I am a workaholic. Oh wait, I said that right. I'm an alcoholic.
Oh.
Haha, get it? God, the moment had passed, but I wanted to make the funny joke. That's hilarious.
Haha, alcoholism, how fucking funny.
Yeah, so fucking yesterday, I had a day yesterday. Fucking okay, it was pretty good, but it sucked because I realized at the end of the night I was like, all this work I've done today is shit. I'm gonna have to scrap this. This is not good.
That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
That has happened to me sometimes, where it's just mainly just like I've had this idea for like how the comic is gonna go, but then I'm like, wait, no, if I do this would be much better. I have this entirely new idea.
Yeah.
Where I have to throw all this art away and make new art. Because I know it will just make the whole thing better.
Yeah.
Like, I could just go with the old stuff, but I would not feel complete.
Yes.
It wouldn't, I would feel, it wouldn't feel good. I would feel just bad.
Yes. I feel like a bad man. Oh, Jesus. Art is scary and I don't like it, everybody.
I love it, but it's very, it's hard work.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah. I watched Blue Velvet yesterday with Matt, Retro Arcade Monkey.
Blue Velvet?
It is a movie by David Lynch in the mid-80s, and that was my review of it, so let's continue.
Well, that's kind of like how David Lynch movie reviews usually would go, I would say.
Yeah.
Just silence.
Yeah. I just don't know what to say. Listen, I'll say one thing. Half of the fucking the like later portion of the movie, it's about like the main Gosh G Willie character who's like supposed to be like a fucking regular ass nerd guy. The main part of the movie is him hanging out with these gangster guys who they're literally written like what a 13-year-old would think scary big gangsters are.
What like 40s like Al Capone?
They say the word fuck every 3 words, but they never say it in a context where it would actually make sense. They're always like, what's the thing you would say? He'd be like, how's your fuck? What the I'm gonna...
How's your fuck?
Yeah, he keeps saying weird shit like that. That makes no sense.
When it comes to David Lynch, I would kind of assume that's deliberate.
Yeah, it has to be. And they sing a weird song.
What?
Yeah, there's okay, let me set a scene for you. Okay, this is an example of a scene in the movie, okay?
Is that a musical number in a David Lynch movie?
He loves musical numbers, they're everywhere. Okay,
I've never seen a David Lynch movie, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Listen, let me say. Okay, I'm gonna set a scene for you here, okay? The scene starts. So, I think our main G. Willikers character is talking about drinking Heineken or some shit, and the main bad boy Dennis Hopper, played by Dennis Hopper, also known as King Koopa from the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
We need to watch that movie.
We sure do. But he's like, what the fuck? Heineken is bullshit. I fucking hate it. And he brings him to this party. He's like, we're gonna go on a joyride, kiddo. And he brings him into a car with like 8 people in it. All of his like goons. That's the only way I can describe him. And there's this one random old man who's a goon who's like, hello. I don't know why he's there. They get to the place. They have like a fucking million Pabst Blue Ribbon they just throw on the floor. They go into this random apartment building where they're apparently partying. There's 5 random people there who have no relevance to the scene. They just stand there. Nobody knows who they are or why they're in their house. They start saying the fuck word many times. Then the guy takes out, like, he just starts doing a music number. He starts dancing around.
Oh.
And then they leave the house. That was the end of the party.
Wow.
That's the entire scene. Thank you.
You know, I can give a little thing about a movie I've seen.
Yeah?
Me and Love watched the first Spider-Man movie.
Oh, the first Spider-Man movie.
You know, all I want to say about it is that there's a common meme, you know, Jerma, the streamer?
Oh, yeah.
There's a common meme that he looks like Willem Dafoe in the first Spider-Man movie.
Sure does.
Fucking yes! I totally get it. I could not stop thinking about, that looks exactly like Jerma.
Yeah, exactly. Like I gotta say, I'm appreciating the first Spider-Man movie way more now than I did when I was a kid. Because, okay, here's the thing. On one level, you could see it as a terrible movie.
Yes, definitely could.
Like how it's fucking like, I don't know, the tone makes no sense or whatever. But also,
there's not enough. The only thing I would say is not enough Spider-Man.
Yeah, but you could also see it as a fucking Spider-Man movie directed by the man who made Evil Dead, wanting to make a completely retarded superhero movie.
Yes.
In that vein. And in that way, it's way better, but
yeah.
Some of my favorite moments from it is when the Green Goblin first appears, and he's never appeared in the movie previously. He just comes in, riding on his dang hyperboard, and he goes, ah! And also, the newspaper guy.
Oh yeah, it's great, dude.
The first scene he's in, somebody's like, there's a call from your wife, and he just fucking hangs up the phone. It's like, was his wife dying or something on the other line? The kid getting crushed by a garbage compactor.
There's a part where you can clearly see Mary Jane's nipples.
Oh, dude.
That was fun.
Me and Combel clinked beers at that part.
We fucking clinked beers and like high-fived and, you know...
Let me tell you.
We bro-fisted, we fucking took our beer cans and crushed them against our foreheads. It's like...
We bro-hoofed.
Fuck you.
Let me tell everybody in the audience. If you can't fucking kill a lion with your mind, you are a fucking beta. Piece of shit beta motherfucker. Okay.
Do you want to talk about like early Brownie Phantom content?
I don't know, Kumba, do I?
Do you?
I don't know about Pony. Listen.
I just wanted to say, like, I just want to say, viewers, Look up Brownie Dance Party.
Oh.
Watch those beautiful animations and get inspired.
Brownie Dance Party. Oh.
There's a specific one where a character in a song, character doesn't do really nothing bad, but the whole town burns her house down with Molotov cocktails, and it's like it's a bunch of like LPOCs, and they just throw cocktails at Molotov cocktails at their house and burn their house down. It's great. It's beautiful. It's a work of fucking art.
Let me tell you about Brownie Dance Party, okay? Brownie Dance Party was this guy who was like a big cheese in the Brownie fandom.
It was one of those the big famous boys.
He got famous because he did a music video for a song called 20% Cooler by Ken Ashcorp. That was his main thing, his main claim to fame.
Yes.
And it was literally just a bunch of fucking pony OCs like bopping their heads up and down, which most of his videos are.
And like GIFs from the show,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
also stolen from other animators.
Yeah, exactly. And he got way too big for his fucking britches from that point. He was like, I made a funny party song. A funny party music video with
He was basically the biggest animator in the community, kind of.
He was the biggest asshole. No, he clearly was not. Because, okay. But,
Well, that's true.
yeah, but let me say.
Well, kind of. I mean, I would say there were ones that were much better, but he was still kind of like the most well-known.
He got too big for his britches at that point, and he tried to make these videos with some sick messages. He made a video that was supposed to be this anti-bullying video, and it was called, Combel just talked about it, it's called Beyond Her Garden.
Yes.
And it's about this one fucking pony, Carrot Pony, that's what she's called.
She grows carrots, basically.
Yeah, and the entire thing is just her doing nothing, and Pony's fucking burning her house down, trying to kill her, and
throughout the whole thing, like they're harassing her and just fucking name calling her, and then they burn her house down.
Yeah, it's
never explained why.
Yeah,
Never explained what she did.
it's genuinely really funny.
It's great.
Yeah.
I remember we watched it for the first time in a long time at some point, and we died laughing.
Exactly. And then there's also the Smile Project,
Oh!
which is the John Lennon Imagine Sing-Along of the 2012.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah, it's so fucking fake. It's all these fucking Brody fandom people singing the song. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful. There's all the OC. And this is
Just fucking fuckloads of reused animations and reused assets throughout the whole thing.
And there's this fucking shot where it's like this little like dirt mound background, and there's like 30 fucking ponies just standing in rows, and that was supposed to be really impressive. It was like they're all bopping their heads up and down. It's like, what, holy shit.
They all have the same body design in general. It's kind of like every fucking pony is like kind of like a template that he just put a bunch of shit on.
Walt Disney, fuck you.
I mean, honestly, I can see him working for an OKKO. He has about the same amount of credentials and talent needed for that.
Who needs Walt Disney? Who needs fucking Bill Hanna, Joseph Barbera? Who needs John Kay? He is a child molester.
So we definitely don't need him anymore.
It's John Kay. Let me talk about John Kay.
Let's talk about John Kay. That is one of those things where it's like before, I mean, the main thing is that, he was like the biggest inspiration for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone would say like John Kay, like fucking Ren and Stimpy.
I always feel like cheesy nowadays saying that Ren and Stimpy was the big inspiration because everyone has said that for millions of years. But
it's true.
Yeah, it is true. It did inspire me a lot. But
same.
Yeah.
You can't really say that anymore, though.
Yeah, it feels a little weird. But here's the thing with John Kay. Okay. Everyone sort of knew he was an asshole. Everyone knew that.
Oh man, I knew he was an asshole.
Everyone knew that for a long time, but not a lot of people knew about the fact
that he was a pervert.
Well, yeah, but the fact that he fucking like groomed this underage girl and like fun times. And it makes it all the worse about the fact that I think she is literally in Ren and Stimpy at some point.
Oh.
Yeah, I think there's this one thing you might remember where it's like Ren and Stimpy talking to this fucking girl, and it's like, hey girl, we are going to do that's the best impression I've ever done. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's not fun, and apparently she mostly does stuff for Ren and Stimpy adult cartoon.
Oh, that's even worse.
Which is, I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's even worse, but also, it's kind of better because I didn't care about that show whatsoever.
Nah.
So, nobody did really, but... Yeah.
Nobody likes it that much, really.
Yeah. I'm kind of interested in it.
I mean, I found it interesting at the time.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, Look, they're doing adult things.
There's boobs.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I can't see boob on the internet.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
You actually can't see. Okay, I'm gonna. Just for everyone, okay. This is a real. If you look in the right places, you can find uncensored boob on the internet. Just announcing, okay?
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know, I was just saying, okay? This is a big secret.
It is.
Holy shit.
I may or may not be a supplier of that content on my Twitter. Just
Oh,
you know.
disgusting! Disgusting!
I thought we were on the same wavelength here, dude.
I'm gonna fucking smash your shit up. No! Stop! Smash the glass cabinet! Oh, I'm on meth!
No! All my precious vases!
Put in the sound effects, love! In the
Oh no, that's a one-of-a-kind Simpsons pattern on that vase. My vase collection, love, stop!